If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. It's going to be a bit of a quicker update today as there's not much to say, so what we will do is show you the levels that need to be maintained to continue up bullish, and we'll also review this trade that I took yesterday. If you want me to, of course, teach you how to trade, how to take these trades just as I do, use the links in the description down below. Either message me on Twitter or go straight to the website. Otherwise, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share these updates, and we'll dive into it. So on the 1 hour, we can see the 200 EMA is essentially keeping us bullish. We can see that this is acting as our bottom, and then we see pumps into those key levels. As we can see, the big dump over here about the halfway mark is going to be the golden pocket, in which we saw a lower high at this key level, and with that you'd anticipate a lower low below this low, maybe retracing back down to this area. But there's more to it than just looking at Fibonacci's or golden pockets on key points of reversals, because there's just more than just using the Fibonacci. We also use the moving averages, and they are points of reversals if being held. And we can see right down here we had the 200 EMA being held, and so with that, in this area I'm looking for bullish signals. One signal would be holding this key area as support. The next signal would be any bullish candlestick patterns, any chart patterns. So I immediately saw this green candle engulfing the previous, showing signs of a reversal in this area. And with that, in the direct next candle, I look for a trade. We can see this yellow line appears here as well. And this is just to signify that there's a divergence. We got lower lows over here and higher lows over here, so this is another signal to enter, and I just took it back to the key level. Of course we could have gone for much more gains, but over here what I'm more focused on is this risk to rewards here being over 3, and with that I could then lose the next 4.5 trades and I'd be back at break even. Essentially it'd take me 5 losses in a row to lose the gain that I've now taken from this trade, with a risk of 3 to 5%, gaining 4.6 times that 3 to 5%. So I hope that was understood. That would basically tell you the percentage gain that you have. So if it was saying 3 down here, then this risk of 3% would bring a 9% gain, a 5% risk would bring a 15% gain. And to increase this gain, we need to increase the risk to reward, if that's understood, guys. So yeah, hopefully that was informative. We took it to back to this key level, as it's not a guarantee that we actually break through, but we of course did. But again, as we saw previously, we came up into that level, we saw a dump. So there's the risk. We could dump from this level again. If we were to break through, this would suggest that we're eventually trying to see uptrend continuation, which would be breaking this high. In fact, this is what we should be seeing anyway, because on the 1 hour time frame, we held our uptrend. And uptrend means higher highs. So by holding this support, creating a higher low, holding the bottom of our uptrend, the 200 EMA, this would suggest that we're looking for uptrend continuation, which means eventually we should break this 36k high to the left over here on the 1 hour time frame. Pretty much what is going on right now is that we've topped out before the 1 fib level, and so with that being the case, as we've now created the reverse wave by breaking through this resistance, all that is simply happening is we've seen a bullish signal flash on the 1 hour. We're coming to see if it will hold a support, testing this previous resistance, now support SR flip, as well as it being the golden pocket that should have sent us to new lows. And with all of this being broken, we're now just flipping it into support, creating the reversal wave, looking for 36.5 to 37.1k as our next technical targets. We can even go a little bit higher, all the way up until 38k. We also have a target at 40k, and as we scale back over to the daily time frame, we can clearly see that the level that we've breached quite earlier on, a few weeks ago now, was 32k, and that signals that we're coming up to 38 to 40k, and we're now seeing those signs on the 1 hour time frame that if we can now confirm the reversal wave by holding above this newly formed 1 hour bullish signal, this bullish crossover here, then we will continue to those targets higher. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you want to get educated so you can take similar trades just like me, analyze the charts just like me, so you don't have to rely on everything that I do, then use the links in the description down below to message me on Twitter, or go straight to the website. If you want to hear about what I have to offer, listen to this. If any of you are interested in learning how to trade just like me, there's multiple options. Click this ebook. It covers all the strategies that I use in these YouTube updates, so you will have all the same skills. Covers the Japanese candlestick, chart patterns, support and resistance, why I use EMAs over trend lines, Fibonacci's, divergences, and again, using these all together to profit using them. I've also got a discount on my course at the moment, which ends at the end of this month. So that's down to £100. You also gain free access to my Discord community for the next 3 months, where you can expect to be a part of 12 to 24 group mentorship calls. If you want something that's a bit more personalized to your needs, then join my one-to-one mentorship plan. You can choose 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help, and included will be the 3 months free in the community, as well as my 6-hour long video course.